Hi, this is Brian Horner, and I'm looking forward to our upcoming back pain and sciatica workshop. I believe this workshop will be very informative regarding our other options outside the common treatment approach of rest, MRI, injections, medications, and surgery. So if you are looking at getting your life back on track again, this workshop is for you. Now, playing off our last video where we were talking about, is your pain reproducible? If so, then it's reducible. A lot of people have trouble with certain activities such as walking, standing, lifting, etc. And the biggest mistake they make is often ignoring, excusing, or blaming the problem, symptoms, or cause away. So with any problem that we have in life, there are three ways to handle things. We ignore it, but ignoring the problem doesn't make it go away. We make excuses. So we say things like, I'm just getting older, or it's the weather, or I've always had this back pain. Or we blame it on genetics or a job, etc. But none of that really is getting to the source of the problem. Here's what happens. If we take a look at our life and we map out all the different activities that we do, we have some things that are really intense, difficult, or painful. Those activities would be placed in our outside circle and the easier ones in our inside circle. Now what happens is that we basically limit ourselves to the easier inside activities and begin reducing the outside, more painful and difficult ones. If we continue to ignore what is causing the back pain, what happens? We eventually lose our ability to do the outside, more difficult activities that we oftentimes enjoy. And the inside circle becomes our limiting activities, and that circle oftentimes becomes smaller. Of course, we can compensate and we can figure out other ways of doing things, but all that is doing is just one more form of ignoring the problem. Then eventually what happens? We just have one small limited circle, and unfortunately many times this is when people seek out physical therapy. People often wait so long to get their lives off track and to the point their life isn't enjoyable as much anymore. So at this workshop I'm going to show you how we can work through the difficult, challenging activities and figure out the cause of your back pain and get your life back on track again. So we look forward to seeing you at this workshop.